Once Warren Buffett, one of the richest person on this planet, said, "I always knew I was going to be rich. I don't think I ever doubted it for a minute." So, this means Warren Buffett knew his future, but how? If you can crack this code, you can too know your future. We will know the reason of this in few minutes later. Before I start this video, I would like to inform you to stop this video. If you are looking for some drastic and dramatic methods for changing your future, in place, I will tell you the reality and the real, practical ways, which will not only make you understand about your future, but also will able to control over it. So, let's start. If you carefully, silently observe yourself, you will listen to only one sound. I should have more. Why? What will you do with more? If you don't know how to sleep, what will you do with a bigger bed? If you don't know how to live, what will you do with a bigger house? So, my point here is, first understand yourself, understand your mind, where it is taking to you, where your thoughts are leading to you. Without looking at your thoughts, without looking at your mind, how can you know your future? People just want to know their future. They go to all kinds of stuff like tarot readers, parrots, saints, monks, and everything which can predict the future. Internally, they know no one out of them can tell the future, but still they have little hope. They have greed to know about their future. They continue to making fool to themselves, but believe me, once you start to know the deepest of your thoughts, your life will be a lot easier. You will start accepting everything as it comes to you. You will be able to see what others can't. You will be able to see the beauty of silence, even in the loud parties. You will see your understanding towards everything will be better than others. Let's get back to see the future. If someone drinks a lot every day, what could happen? Obviously, it's very probable that his body or health may deteriorate in the near future, don't you know? He knows this fact. So, he knows his future, but what is the use he is making of it? Let's turn towards one more example. If you are having an extramarital affair, in spite of you are already in a relationship, you know what could happen, how this can make your mind and life like hell, so you know your future. But what is the use of it? People are usually driven by their senses and their lust, so they keep on making fools to themselves that they will be successful in future. Even after their lazy behavior, they think so. Whereas, in place of making fools to themselves, they should control their mind and senses. Now, let's get back towards Mr. Warren Buffett, how he was so sure and know his future. He knew because of his calmness and honesty towards the self. Do you understand? Warren Buffett, of course, did all the required hard work, but he never lied to himself. He never got driven by his senses and lust. So, if you can learn from this and put self-control on yourself, then not only will you succeed in life, but you can see much more clearly than everyone else. And this is what will make you different from the crowd. Knowing and controlling your future is always required to control the way you respond to what's happening. You can't change most of the things of your life, like you can't change your parents or society. But yes, you can control your behavior of responding and thinking towards it. And this is the biggest secret of knowing and changing your future. The next comes is your soul. If you can understand the voice of your soul, if you can connect with it, it always shows you the right path. Whenever you are going to make any mistake, it often warns. If you can listen to it, you can listen to your future. Now, imagine a scenario when you help someone or give some good surprises to your spouse, kids or parents. What will happen? Obviously, you know. Not only they will feel so happy, but you too will feel so satisfied and happy. So, start with these types of small but much effective ideas, which suddenly will make your control stronger on your life. Now, when you have a bit of control over your mind, when you have a calm mind, ask a few questions to yourself. These questions will take you in your future. Do you make excuses for any of your problems or issues more often? If yes, your future will not going to be better than today. What types of friends do you have? Who are those? What are their liking? How are they as a person? If you observe your friends, it's most likely that if your friends are among successful, with good relationship with their family, you too will be successful and happy like them in future, so this way you can find your future. What is the level of your greed? If you are a contentful person, your future will be calm and happy. So, this means if you can notice your pro and con, you can find your future accordingly. So, we can see we should never try to control our future in place. We should try to calm and notice every single emotion and thought which comes to our mind. Then eventually, our future will be brightened and controlled.